Remember, I've been asking why the did they try to make Jay White, the old light switch himself, a top heel, a single heel? Why were they giving him 20 minutes to talk and to work and to beat everybody? Well, now they've come to their senses. He got the kicked out of him by a 62-year-old man.
Yeah, what was this match? This was something.
It was a grudge. Apparently, on some show that they do, a B show, C show, whatever, Jay White invaded Billy Gunn's home last week. How many home invasions have we just seen lately in wrestling?
Yeah, LA Knight did it on SmackDown. What show was that on?
Yeah, this was on Rampage or whatever. Jay White showed up at Billy's house. I don't know. But this is a grudge match. And did they say that it was no holds barred, anything goes, lazy booking, or did they just do it anyway? Did they ever say this is a no disqualification match?
Oh, I don't know because it was jump started, so I don't remember. I don't listen. The commentating, I haven't said it in a while. Excalibur is so awful on commentary. I don't think anyone there truly acknowledges how much he turns off the viewer.
Yeah.
You can't listen to him. And then the Shivani just goes out there and says nothing. Just Tony Khan putting words in his mouth, brings nothing to the table. The most mediocre commentary team, and they do more to hurt AEW than anyone wants to acknowledge. But when you tune into a wrestling show and the commentators are garbage, they're worthless, they can't do their job properly, it hurts the wrestling company.
And then there's Taz sitting there in the middle going, yeah, the check is cashing, but I used to be on a real show.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, what happened, for those of you who missed this piece of excitement, Billy Gunn jumpstarts this match and takes him outside, Jay White, out into the arena, on the floor, through the stands. They fought for what on my time counter on the DVR was 7 minutes, all through the arena without using the ring. Rolled into the ring and rolled back out and went to break. And during the break, they were on the goddamn floor most of that time. When they came back, they were in the ring fighting for the first time on television in 10 minutes. And of course, Aubrey Ed was the referee, and there she was standing and staring the whole time. You know, like, I think she's ready for the glue factory. She has lost all of her authority. So then Jay White got some offense for the very first time, but then Billy Gunn took back over. And suddenly on the screen, the Acclaimed, Caster and Bowens, are in the locker room in the back, laying on the floor, writhing in pain, as one of the announcers said. And once he saw that, Billy then continued beating the shit out of Jay White and went out and got a chair. And as he comes back in with the chair, his sons, the Gunn boys, come in to cover Jay White up, and they're begging Billy, don't hit him, don't hit him. And then while Billy Gunn stops and pauses for a minute, trying to get his kids out of the way, Jay White comes in with a nut shot. And then the referee rings the bell. She went, nay, you can't do that. They have fought in the arena for 7 minutes straight without using the ring. Then the guy comes in the ring with a chair. Then people that are not even involved in the match come into the ring. None of that's a disqualification. But once the guy gets hit in the nuts, fuck it. I got to ring the bell. She is the shit. She's worse than Knox. Because
she's not. Come on.
Yes, she is.
No.
Because here's the thing. Think about this. Knox, between the fact that he's rotten, but he's also so skinny and pale and bald and looks like a desiccated corpse, that he's almost translucent. You can see through him. He doesn't stand out. You can ignore him. But you can't ignore this fucking little filly of Aubrey Ed, because she's always prancing and dancing and taking her stances and flipping her mane about and making her faces and gestures and pointing and stomping her hooves. You can't ignore her. So she's worse than Knox. But anyway, the bell rang, and then the heels got on Billy Gunn, but the Acclaimed, who were writhing in pain on the locker room floor on the screen a couple minutes ago, hit the ring fine and make a save. They have a sloppy fight. They throw the heels to the floor, tear up the desk, and are about to put Jay White through the desk when the Gunns save and the heels run off. And this was a mess, but more importantly, my God, they beat the shit out of Jay White, or Billy did. And then when the heels tried to get some heat, the baby faces came back and kicked the shit out of him, ran him off again. What the fuck was this?
Atrocious, awful, bad use of the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh,
There's a bunch of things I could say. Billy Gunn is his age. He probably shouldn't be in singles matches.
he was the best worker in the ring. That's the problem.
This whole
He was
segment
still the
problem.
best worker in the ring.
You know, I don't really care too much about the Acclaim Bang Bang Gang feud. I hope Juice Robinson, when he comes back, is not with any of these people. That's the problem. Every time someone leaves AEW for an injury or something, you're always like, when they come back, I hope they do something completely different than everything they have done so far.
But what happened to, does he need a kidney transplant, Juice? What happened to him?
It was his back, I think, wasn't it?
Oh boy, I don't know, but it's not promising. Anyway, that happened there.